I got delayed, but I'm here, so... Uh-oh. Okay, let's just hop right back into it again. Okay, game. Lag spike immediately. Okay, surely it's going to be a good day today, right? Good day of playing Touhou. What, 2.04? We're cooking on power? Hello, Buggo. That pink bullet was going 0 miles per hour. Okay. I would say that was good, but it's up to the cat. The cat determines if it's good or bad day. Not good. Okay, warm up. No 2.0 power. GG, go next. Okay, this time for sure. This time for show. Whoa! Never question. I mean, like, girl. Good grief, woman. But I did it. That's what matters. Okay, we never choked on stage 2. Never seen it happen before. Stage was literally free for the go. Who needs a life piece anyway? Hello, chicken butt. Mamma Mia, I'm not a big fan of the Mamma Mia movies, not gonna lie. Not my... I'm definitely not their target audience, but it's... So, like, you know, it's not like it's bad that I'm not a fan of the movies, but not a fan. Okay, follow me. Over here, over here. Thank you. Holy crap, she did it again. I love when girls actually listen to me. They usually just walk away from me. It's unbelievable. Neato! And we're back to the wonderful world of stage 3. Wait, she's Lily White? Look how pretty she is. Too bad Lily Black's on this game. between quads by using your shoot ability by pressing the X key. Ooh, I'll get right on that. It's so free, though. Anyone love spam? Now, it's stage 3 spam, so it's toned down, you know, it's not that terrible. It still is something else, though. That was not pleasant in the least. Fuck you, you piece of shit. It's just at Z to shoot, you don't play Touhou? No, it's actually escape plus R. You have to press both at the same time. Spam section. Oh well. Big deal. Hello, Alan. I know they shifted speed up from control to Z. Zune decided, you know, having control be the speed up isn't broken, so let's fix it. It's kind of crazy how everything in this game is so free except stage 1. Good, they get the hard part out of the way. I mean, it would be good if it wasn't impossible. Oh my gosh, we got through it again. It's unbelievable. Use a PS4 remote to play the mainline games. I know a number of, people use controller. I think Fami uses like some sort of PlayStation controller. I don't know the specifics. I did very briefly while playing UFO. For like half an hour, I was like, you know what? Let's play a controller. Let's just see what it's like to play a controller. And then like I was like, never doing that again. You'll hang when you see it, but everything you like about LNN grinds is until you play it. Free early game with gambling. Dude, it's a free early game till you die to demarcation for the 10th time. Ever use an Xbox controller, though? Noted. Although I don't intend to use a controller. Like, what I learned is that, like, controller is, like, fine, but, like, as someone who has not only, like, played Touhou on keyboard, but, like, learned the genre on keyboard, I have to use a keyboard. Use Xbox? Oh, okay. Just kiss your boyfriend on the lips at night? Make out with Todd Howard, then? Huh? You sit there and enjoy your shitty fucking menus, dude. Dude, fucking Xbox One could be a really good console if its menus weren't the fucking most dog shit thing. Holy moly, dude. I would complain about its shop, but like PlayStation and or Sony, excuse me, and the eShop or Nintendo eShop are pretty dog shit as well. But holy crap, dude, its menus are so bad. Made me one Xbox exclusive Halo. Oh wait. Series X is kind of sloppy. You use it. Did you just use the word slop in my chat? What are you, fucking 14? Oh my gosh, this is such fucking gamer slop, dude. Oh my goodness. Dude, USD is just fucking shmup slop, dude. It's unbelievable. Okay, that was sketchy. Yeah, that was just sketchy slop, dude. Holy moly. Oh, it was just Yuri slot? So true. They're like, oh, it's terrible. Shmups are bad. Yeah, that's why I play this game. I hate Touhou. So I'm here. If I'd have grabbed that other key, I'd have max power by now, but I didn't, so I only have 3.0 power. Nito. Another stage 3? This is unbelievable. Yes, let's buy the border. Give me a single person who plays Touhou games. Me. I'm the only one. Actually, no, it's not name you a single person who plays Touhou games. Name you a single person that plays Touhou games and likes them. Doesn't exist. Are you ready for this? I'm going to be very happy until at some point at the stage I'm probably going to die, and then I'm going to become very angry and I'm going to say I hate this game. It's so fucking free, though, dude. Like, it's unbelievable how easy that fucking non is. I just found a new way to, like, look at her nons. And it's made them so much better. All your runs, unbelievable. Paid runs. I would have expected you to have paid Alan for all your runs. Except he's watched. Oh, goodness, not goodness! Hello, Sanyo. No, it's. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a new way to read it. I'm sure many people do it. It's just I've like learned how to. I've learned to like see it differently. Like specifically, I've learned to look ahead a lot more on the nons. I kept tunnel visioning too much on the gap that's right in front of me, and I kept even throwing to that gap too. It's just my experience on the nons and doing them so much. I've gotten so much more comfortable, especially on like her third non. It's not really that relevant for it. It's a little relevant, but like not too much. Like the mid non, the first non a bit, and the second non. It looks like I've gotten so much better at them. Of just being able to read them further ahead. Because I used to play so reactionary on this, and that just kind of fucking screwed me over long term. Now this attack is still cringe. Yeah. Really cringe. Super cringe. But like everything else is like becoming less cringe. Ooh, I saw that, but like I shouldn't have gone down the middle. I should have just gone around out the right. It's Catwalk's fine. Catwalk is peak. Chicken butt out here being like, yeah, I'm just so cool that like Catwalk is free though, dude. Like it's so fucking easy for me, bro. Like maybe I'm just special like that. It's actually just free though. Meanwhile, he probably dies to demarcation. Way of reading it, that's not so bad. Yeah, that exists on a lot of attacks. It's called play the attack for 200 hours. Weird concept. Like, I've gotten a lot better at Sanyo's nons. The reason? I've done them so much that I've, like, I've gotten a lot more comfortable on them. And I've learned to kind of be more aggressive. But, like, specific in the way that I'm more aggressive. And I built this up by just playing him a shit ton. Listen, Catwalk is free, Pet of Flare is free, and UNR is the only hard thing, right? That and Demon Parade. Gotta look for your lane. Yeah, Catwalk is very lane-based. The way to try to optimize as best you can is just trying to figure out how to play with the lanes the best, while also maximizing your damage output. You just deal with it. That's the right attitude. You always just say, you know what? If the game's gonna be cringe, you just gotta fucking deal with it. I'll still sit here and complain when the cat bends me over. So Alan, since you already got the lockout, I assume you're already, like, almost done with, DDC LNN by now then, right? I'm sure you're at, like, 2 miss already by now. I'm sure you have, like, hundreds of, perfect Kagros at this point. Fuck you! So DDC already have the 2cc LNB run. Let's go. That's Catwalk game, Mitchler. Just in case she doesn't rail you. Dude, I could do whatever I want to the cat and she's still gonna be cringe. Stinky. What, me or the Catwalk? Or the cat? Which one? I can't buy the sun, guys. Catwalk. Catwalk is great. Mods, can we get Game Glitcher? Unbelievable. Catwalk is free because it's a normal spell. That's true. Catwalk isn't even the lunatic version. It's Cat's erratic step. I'm lunatic. It's not even Catwalk. Listen, I eventually started getting really solid rates on Catwalk after I spent, you know, a couple thousand attempts at it. Neat. Three CC normal game over to something besides RROP. I had to think about it, and then I remembered that that's Rainbow Ring of People. But this goes back to what I always say about why do we need to abbreviate every fucking thing? Bigger is basically 2% per attack. You Grow Bigger is funny, although I'm also a Reimu player, so suck it, nerds. Is Kagero mid-spell overrated? I mean, if you're playing Reimu A or Sakuya A, probably not. Or probably. If you're playing anything else, probably not. Right? Like, the only way it's probably not, like, one of the most dogshit attacks in all of existence is just if you're playing a shot, one of those shot takes that's so broken you just have to dodge, like, one wave. But if you're not, then, probably kind of cringe. Right? Like, if I kind of cringe, I mean, like, really cringe. I think Kagero is a fun fight. It's just brutal. I don't think she has any... no, I shouldn't. I'm not gonna say that. I don't even believe it. But it's just a lot of bullshit. It's just a lot of bullshit she throws. And the mid-spell is no exception. I hate the world. Worry people. Both flying attack kill you on the one C soon? That was Boogeyman that game. I mean, all you have to do is like watch a bad shot, which is, to be fair, like most of the shots in that game. A bad shot do Kagero mid spell, and like not like you look at you're like, oh, there's a lot, but what you have to do is you have to look at it, watch someone do that spell, and think about like you trying to dodge it, like as they're playing it, like, oh, you know, like try to read the attack and be like, oh, what would I do here? Oh, I'm gonna dodge like this, and then you just quickly realize it's absolute garbage. Like, there's a reason why Kagero is regarded as the hardest stage 3 boss, right? Like, as brutal, like Doremi is cringe. And Doremi is probably not nearly as hard as Kagero. Because Kagero is so unbelievable. Sage is kind of fun, you think? Hold on, can we get some mods banning Alan for just spreading misinformation? Like, what is this? This is actually insanity, bro. What? Sage is kind of fun. And other things you can lie to yourself about. Sage is kind of free. If you want to say that, I'm fine with that. Lunatic Impact overrated. More practice in Dorby. That, yeah, obviously, having more Dorby practice, like, stands tall. But, like, Dorby's problem is, like, her non-1 is, like, the problem, right? Like, the rest of her... Like, that's the other thing about Kagero. Kagero has a lot more that's a problem. Dude, I can't believe it. Alan just said Among. Fuck you. Like how a game glitcher can't have me say that I think Lunatic Impact is hard. He has to outsource it to the Hive Mind. Yamame Spell 1. Yamame Spell 1 is free. In comparison to her non-1, it's free. Dude, the Yamame fight feels so nice after non-1 because... Like, the moment you're past non-1, it's just like, oh, everything's so much better. You're not worried about the boss going down to the left and just being like, well... Oh, ass kiss. I'm not Tenchi. Don't spread those accusations to me. More the first spell, the first not at this point. Oh my gosh, you're washed, bro. I mean, spell 1 has its problems, don't get me wrong. Like, Yamame has her issues, to be fair, outside of her non-1. Like, spell 1 has its weird things it does. The point where I'm throwing. Yeah, Final can also be weird. I definitely died to it a few times, a handful of times. Me when I died in non-2. My opinion on Parsi Final. I think Parsi Final is a fine attack. It's a cool attack. Relatively quite consistent. I mean, I am of the mind I think that Parsi is like the second easiest stage 2 boss in all Touhou. So... ignoring PC98, since I'm not as comfortable on PC98 ranks. Although she's probably not harder, probably not easier than Mayra, so. But they're like, they don't know how it works. I'm of the mind that I think Parsi is probably like second, like I said, second easiest stage 2 boss. That doesn't mean I can't die. I definitely tripped to some of the nons, and the final has killed me. But it's not... like, when I'm spending 200 hours on an LNN grind... actually, that game was, like, close to, like, 260 or something. The stage 2 boss... personally, in my opinion, Sekibanki. Now, I never went for, like, LNNs in DDC, so, you know, I can get back to you. But just from my, like, 1cc experience in that game, I felt that Sekibanki was the one that I, like, learned the quickest and just got, no worries on, just quicker than any other Stage 2 boss. Again, ignore PC98 a little bit, although I don't know if any PC98 boss I've put as easier for Stage 2 either. I mean, I don't know if it's much of a debate. The Reimu fight's going to be harder, not by a long shot, but it's going to be harder. Being a Yugi final? I mean, I occasionally got tripped to it, but I had no real my Yugi qualms were not with her final. Like, I definitely threw on her final a bit, and it does occasionally. Stop it. But I like Yugi final as a whole. I don't really have too many qualms. Like, non-3, like, if I have any qualms with Yugi, it's non-3. Yeah, mid 2 and non-3 are the ones, are, like, by far the biggest like, red flags there. And then there's the laser hell section of that stage, but that's not Yugi. Starting the final recently, though. I mean, I did definitely get into a brief stretch where, like, her final was really, like, tilting me, and then I kept dying to it. But that was only, like, a couple days on Yugi. Like, that... Outside of, like, Yamame, that early game of Subterranean I felt was pretty, overall, fine. It's that you get to stage 4 and the game becomes impossible. Play 16, that's true. Nobody likes 16. It's like, oh, we gotta play USD again for the 20th time. SA early game is just bad. People say SA early game is just bad if not played Mountain Save. Or maybe PCB for that matter. Or maybe they're just too busy with USD because USD's early game is notoriously quite tame. Like, I think the only aspect of Subterranean's early game that's a problem is just the fact that it's an early game, and on an LNN grind, it's always going to be cringe, right? PCB early game? Well, Letty is probably the easiest stage 1 on the market, right? PCB probably has the easiest stage 1 on the market. Ken is fucking cringe, though, bro. And that stage 3 is not particularly the greatest thing. Like, that stage 3 has some question marks. Stage 1 is free. For stage 1. But, like, don't get me started on chat. Do I need to point to the Touhou World Cup where there was 3 people who just fucking kept resetting, and half the time it was to Chen until they literally had no runs going to timer? Where'd I rank Parade in Reimu B LNN difficult? It's up there. What would I put? Top 3 is a combination of Catswalk, UNR, Pet Flare. What am I putting right behind it? Probably Mountain Toss, Needles of Yore. What is it? And then probably Demon Parade with, was it Vampire Fair? It's not, whatever the orange first spell is. Needles free. I spent fucking 5 billion years suffering to Needles before I got good at it. Orange spelling. I think I have a clip of it. I really hope I clipped it. I think I did. I have a clip of the most scuffed orange spell 1 on pace before. I had an on-pace orange spell 1. I completely fucked up the route, and I somehow did it complete improv. But, I mean, Demon Parade's up there. There was a point in time where I definitely ranked it as harder than, Mountain Toss. But I think as a whole, I'd say Mountain Toss is probably harder. Because of its... I think Mountain Toss is more volatile. But I could go either way there. Needles of Yore, maybe I don't rank quite as high, but, like, Needles of Yore took me 5 billion years to get good at that attack. So maybe nowadays, now that I've gotten good, I might drop it down a bit, but that attack still makes me cringe. But it's probably about top 5 for cringe. Mountain Toss is fine. I mean, Mountain Toss can be baited, is the nice thing. So there's a lot you can do to help on Mountain Toss. But you fucking skank. But, like, it's definitely not top 3, but it's probably 4th or 5th, in my opinion, for Reimu B. Also, I don't think Orange Spell 1's that bad with Reimu B. I think it takes a while to learn it. But, like, by the end of it, I was getting comfortable, although it's still definitely a high range attack, for sure. Don't ask Alan's opinion of anything. He thinks fucking UNR is easier than Petaflare. You're gonna prevent unbelievable, how dare you. Are you gonna ask him a question, Chicken Butt, or are you just gonna, like, say Alan twice and then not, like, ask anything? Kids these days have no manners. Laser Hell was definitely worse, but those yellow nuns really started cringing on me later, and I'd say I probably might rank them slightly worse than the Laser Nun, or than the Laser Hell, but kind of two different keys. Both the yellow cringe Yuki nuns. Those nuns pissed me off. Yeah, mid 2 and 3. Stage 2 again? You never throw? Which shows it could be as Alien. I can definitely see reading your name as Alien, in like especially in like a glance. If I just try to like glance over and I see your name. Maybe after this game's done, I just need to play USD so I don't have to cry about the early game. But I say that knowing that I'll probably bitch and moan about demarcation. Probably using parsley. But that's my mind, like I said. But I know this is the internet, but it is okay if you have a different opinion from me on some matters. Blue nod, mid Orin 1 on stage 5. Oh, it definitely killed me a bunch. It definitely killed me a fair bit. No, must all be high as mine. No, I wasn't thinking quite like that. I was thinking more of the minds of my opinion is obviously correct because it's mine. If you disagree with me, that actually means you not only are you wrong, you're a bad person for disagreeing with me. Remember, this is the internet. That's how this works. Red Non's worse. Oh, Red Non's definitely worse, but Blue Non is one of those where it's like, oh, this is kind of innocent and unassuming. Then it killed me too many times for me to be fucking bull peep-a poop. Frame image saved with that exact caption, basically. I have a Remy image that's very similar. Message failed to send. Why'd you fail to send your message, chicken butt? There's two opinions. What? Mine and the wrong ones? Yeah. Okay. Ultra kill fraud layer. Whatever that is. Green guy. Kills an FPS game. An FPS game in my chat? Unbelievable. We only talk about turn-based RPGs, shmups, and porn games here, okay? There's no other category of video games. Nothing else exists. Pretty chill. This stage 1 theme is very nice. I thought it was going to wear on me, but it hasn't yet. So bad, this stage 1. Dude, this stage 1 is fucking pissing me off, dude. Holy moly. Like, I'm spending my time at work telling myself I need to not get so fucking tilted over this bullshit stage. The theme's fine, it's just this fucking shit. Shmups your favorite third-person shooters? What's that to me? I mean, to be fair, that's kind of my opinion towards PCB and Subterranean. A lot of my hatred towards certain attacks in PCB and Subterranean are just not there anymore in me. So I look at them a lot more positively. Mountain of Faith, it's still there, but it's fading slowly. Like, my hatred towards Mountain of Faith, it's like certain attacks is slowly disappearing. Still hate Eye of Final. Me too, kid. Not as bad as Hydro, though. not slander. I'll say this towards every Touhou game. Dude, I'm gonna hate. I hate the shit out of this game. Sometimes, and by sometimes I mean a lot of times. I'm gonna beat this game, and then a year later, I'm gonna be fucking this game. This fucking state is so fucking dog shit, bro. I'm gonna eventually I'm gonna beat this game, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, this game's so good, man. I really wish I was playing Touhou 18 instead of insert whatever game I'm playing then. Like I said earlier, I said, I think Letty is the easiest of the stage ones. I think PCB is the easiest stage one. Now, if you asked me that question while I was playing PCB, I would not answer that. I'd say this is the fucking worst stage one ever. But this will always be my answer, which is the worst fucking game is whichever one I'm currently playing. Holy shit, 2.0 power? Once again, the fucking terrible cat. Here's the other problem. When I finish there's no other game that has a cat. I guess Show is a tiger. That's close enough. But, like, there's no cat in any other big fucking games, right? So I already did Chen. I did Orin. Now I'm on Nikkei. Like, where's the next cat that's gonna be a piece of shit to me? Same thing, do you hate it more because it's... Oh, Purgatory spell too. Are you talking about Illusionary Waterfall? I went through a bit of a slump with Illusionary Waterfall and Mountain of Faith. I was at a point kind of early to middle on where it was like... Where it was like, oh, this is not bad at all. Not bad, not particularly bad. Then it got to a point where it was like, I am struggling terribly against this, and I had to spend a bit of time, like, re-getting my feel for that. Show's gonna be pretty significant. Yeah, but it's not in the same way that, like, Nikkei and Chen are. Because Show is not early game, so she's infinitely easier than the others. Or, infinitely less infuriating. Like, Orin is currently my favorite of the 3 cats. That's because she pissed me off as the least. Chicken Butt is just spouting random nonsense. Also most attractive. That's debatable. Or his early game, yep. Totally. H6 post mid is mid game. Credits is end game. I mean, I'll always say that I think stage 1 and 2 are early game, 3 and 4 are mid game, and 5 and 6 are late game. Although, if I change it up slightly, what I might say is that up to stage 3 mid-boss is usually early game. I think stage 3 mid-boss is usually where I consider a transition point. in my onion. I had a new Slug Knight emote. Well, let me make sure it's actually working. I have so many. Okay, there's another one. It's beautiful. There's technically two of them. We need a Yomu mid-spell. Yomu mid-spell killed me a few times. Definitely killed me a fair bit. You love her. It's so beautiful. There's a slightly closer one that I think is just this. Yeah. There's a zoomed in one and a zoomed out one. Yeah, Yomu mid-spell killed me on pace a few times. It's not like super noteworthy, but it definitely can do some things. PCB players. Is that true? I feel like every fucking person that ever talked about PCB talked about how it's the fucking freest game on the market. And then they fucking die to something, and it's like, oh, that was fucking, like, bullshit. That just went off random. Why am I down here? It's the freest game on the market except for spam. Like, otherwise it's actually free. Except when we, like, sat there for 2 hours dying to Chen over and over. That actually didn't happen, though. But we have, like, all these guys dying to Chen. Like, that wasn't real. Otherwise, the game's actually just free. Oop. You're an SA, man. You can tell it's the freest game out there. So true. Oop! I should have died. Lily White. Speaking of Lily White, how about Lily White in PCB? Am I right? I love the first 2 minutes of PCB Stage 4, which is just sit there and just brace yourself for Lily White. Also, hello, Life General. Like, the post-Lily White section is also not too hard, but there's a lot going on that, like, you're like, focused the entire time. So, like, there's no, like, tension between Lily White and the Prism Rivers, because you're, like, focused during that section. But, like, you finally get past Alice, and then, oops, this is, a boss. It doesn't matter how long it goes. It's actually unbelievably just so free. Any insanely hard stuff? Bro, fucking Lunasa Non 2 is, well, Chen final. But, like, we ignore Chen for a second. Fucking Lunasa Non 2 was probably my biggest roadblock in that game. Like, kind of... I spent a lot of time practicing Alice, but fucking Lunasa Non 2, dude. Holy shit. Fuck! Yeah, but border strats are fucking boring. Like, same type of thing. You'll never catch me doing power shenanigans in PCB. Spam paste. This sounds like skill issue. You break the border. What's the problem with that? Why don't you just press the X button and break the border? If it's too hard to see. Once again, cat. Look at this stupid. Look at her. Look at her smug face. Look at that lucky charm for prosperous commerce. Unbelievable. Look at this stupid rat. She doesn't even wear any shoes. Unbelievable. Calls herself a cat, and yet she has those dogs out, dude. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just complaining about this stupid cat. Neat. Do this one, I'm gonna go back to some stage 4 shenanigans. Oh, also, Alan, I have confirmed that Sanyo is actually the easiest part of this game. Or maybe vice versa, that stage 1's the hardest part of this game yesterday. Get out of here, red guys. What happened? I spent about an hour and 20 minutes doing runs, just dying. Like, not making it to Sanyo a single time. Just dying to fucking stage 1 over and over again. And then I left, I did practice, I went to Sanyo, I literally fucking first tried her. In practice. After having just basically non-stop died to stage 1 all day. You do Kagero too? Can you even? For a few hours, your reading Kagero was a lot better, and it's pretty bad again. Unfortunately, when it comes down to the really hard things, like Kagero, tragically, the answer tends to just be put like 100 hours into it, right? You have it in you. Alan's got that wolf in him. The Dagen Mur? What's MR? Weird. Are you saying Mr.? Chicken butt? Huh? It's kind of weird. Is that a spelling mistake? Huh? Do all shot PFV Ultra NB. What are you doing to life? I want you to answer that question. Why are you just like... What's the most random miscellaneous fucking bullshit I can think of? Right. Gold medals. Let's actually do that. Let's do itemless, possible spell card. Let's do POP Ultra, no ball. Yeah, that sounds good. Good idea, yep, Let's do, Marissa A, USD. PFB. Well, it has a bomb button. You press B and it drains all your charge and acts like a bomb. Almost very similar how it does in Udol Link, but it's not technically labeled a bomb, I believe. It's fine. See, it's all fine. Ow. It's no longer free. Do that dodge burpers. What, against those, like, blue guys on the left wall? I just kind of... Yeah, the Empire I did do on purpose. Now, like, me going over to the left wall quickly, that wasn't necessarily on purpose with the dodges. I love every stage you go, the bar just gets smaller. Like inside a ring, then out. Did I? There's that shenanigan at the very end I did on the left. I don't know if I actually went inside a ring and then came out. Get specifics of that section. I was just dodging to try to dodge. Very nice. I hate this dude. Kaneko non-1 looking all over again. Do the rest of this. Wow, that doesn't there's bad RNG. We'll just get good RNG then. Surely, that's always the answer, right? Gosh, it's so fucking easy. Literally easier than stage 1. How does he do it? I wouldn't have said enough to do this section, so why am I doing it? Really? That's how you get killed? I didn't come back to lift after enough. If that made sense to people. I hate you. I hate you. I was really trying to, I don't know why, but like 10 seconds into that one, I was like, I'm gonna do this no focus. I was like, I'm gonna fucking commit to it. Mesh folks that worked before. Oh, that was a panic. Fine. I hate this dude. Dude, why did Hanako non-1 have to come back? Nito though. It's time to extend only on 5 seconds. Yeah, that is one of those kind of random changes. I actually had the line that I tapped back to the left. I'm a foolish fool of a took. What? Huh? Okay, see what killed me. I'm glad to see you're enthusiastic, family. A 6 needle again? Holy crap, we're getting it twice. That was a complete deer in headlights moment. Yeah, I got stuff on Sanyo now. But I can't. I hate this spell. You don't have to be that low, Sanyo. That worked. That was scuffed onto. Hey, she died. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some guagua. And then we'll rip runs for like 15 minutes or something. Oh, that's fuck. That's the wrong image. You know what? That can be in the middle for right now. I'll be back in. Slug Knight is real and it is beautiful. Okay, let's rip some more Mickeys. Michael, Mickey Cat. Will I do FW full homing LNN? Yeah, probably in like 7 years. How about that? What about you, Chicken Butt? When are you doing FWLNN? Never GG. We're the quitter. You know what they say, spitters are quitters. I don't know who the they in this situation is, but they do say that. Like when I'm on her right, she moves left. Truly the marvels of modern Touhou. Give to me your cards. Listen, I'm not that doom and gloom about FW compared to what a lot of people seem to be. Like, obviously, it's very hard. Like, I don't think that's anything that's like not apparent. But like, I feel like a lot of this is also just been like, oh, it looks really hard, and then people just like are like, oh, this is impossible, GG, go next. And then they just like don't even touch the thing. Now I gotta go back to dude, guys, FW is too impossible. I gotta go back to doing grudge bow rage phase caps. I think realistically FW will probably turn into this game on steroids, where it's just people, I don't think people just give it really any time. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, a lot of, like, FW is, like, to be fair, it's a lot of parts of Touhou, there's a lot to learn. Right? There's a lot to get better at. V2. I mean, I'm fully under the mind that it very well could be the hardest LNN the series, even like with some of the better shot types in FW. I don't think that that's impossible. I just think there's a lot of like negative doom and gloom around FW from a lot of people that just stem off of, oh, game impossible, move on with your life. WLNM, what about it? Whoop-oo! You grind it. Yeah, you could, but you gotta get on that Great Fairy Wars all gold medal grind, Alan. Give up on the Kagero. Any spam enjoyers? I mean, obviously, one of arguably the biggest problems with FW, arguably I'd say the biggest problem is just, no matter what you do elsewhere, you know, ignoring Y2, is Stage 5 Rainbow Pyramid exists. Like, the rest of that stage, you can ignore the complete rest of that stage and say, maybe you'll route that out. That pyramid. Using cheat site for LNN simply have reach for most players. I mean, I would argue that Sakuya B DDC is out of reach for 99.8% of all players. What, overrated? Is that the term you want to say? Yeah, the strat for is you just fucking dodge it. Easy peasy. Fuck you. I hate this Sanyo! I hate the spell one. Just buy power. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna buy power. I don't base my rules around this exactly what the TWC does. How is this with 3.0? Well, it's probably dog shit if she goes to the left. That was really aggressive of me. Yeah, I think the big thing about the Rainbow Hyper is just how do you handle it on, like, because I think doing the first wave of the Rainbow Hyper is, like, more than reasonable, like, broadly speaking. I think it just really becomes a big, disgusting thing after the loop. Like, because it's the fucking transition between waves that's so beyond disgusting. Like, not to say that Wave 1 isn't disgusting, it absolutely is, but then, like, you have the loop into Wave 2, and it just becomes so much worse. Oh! Oops. Damn, it's already 7 o'clock. Okay, I guess I'll die here in a moment. +% on that. Yeah, I mean, I doubt it too, because, like, how many people, numbers, I don't need exact names, how many people have over 50% on fucking books? Still a complete joke. Alan, it should be it with an apostrophe to be it is. You little bastard. Okay, one more for the road. Here we go. We never die to stage 2. LNN's all Windows. That's where this game came out. I don't see the problem, Alan. Just get the game. It's just that simple. Just go beat it. Oop, I didn't kill that lefty fast enough. Hee hee! Neat. Singular no focus cap and take back pyramid on normal. You have no clue how. Sometimes you just swing it and say you say dying is fiction, and then it proves itself to actually be fictional. You just go where the flow takes you, and sometimes it works. Sorry. No, you need to do, Buggo. You need to do some highly responsive to prayers. That's what you should grind. Oh, I went too high. Okay, what? Yeah, highly responsive, easy clear. Play the game on Lunatic. It's perfectly fine. Everything has revenge bullets. We love that. Everyone loves revenge bullets, right? Okay, we'll be back for more tomorrow.